So it's 2012, my junior year in college, and the person I was dating at the time said, Sasha, you have absolutely no discipline. And I looked up at her and said, what do you mean? She said, you do what you want whenever you want, and you don't really have any self-control or self-discipline. And I said, thinking to myself, is that a bad thing? And then I said it out loud. Is that a bad thing? She says, yeah, because you don't know how to delay gratification. I'm paraphrasing the conversation a little bit. And I go, my mindset at the time, we're in 2024 now, 2012, my mindset was, why would I delay what I can have right now? Why? Why would I say no? I'm on my morning walk, by the way. That lady just let me pass. But why would I delay gratification? I wasn't raised to delay gratification. Really, I was raised and taught that if you have it now, do it now. Right? I still remember there was a moment with my mother where I had two pieces of candy. One I enjoyed more than the other. Two pieces of candy. I decided to eat the one I did enjoy so much so that I can finish my candy eating experience with the one I enjoyed the most. And then something had happened to it. Someone had taken it, and I wasn't able to enjoy it. And I said, that's the one I really wanted. And she said, you see, that's why you take the thing and you do the thing that you want most right now. So I took that into my young adulthood. And so there I was in my early 20s, and the person I dated said, you have no discipline. And I'm thinking to myself, so what? So what? What a statement. Now, that statement and that belief manifested itself in lack of preparation, lack of following through with given opportunities. That lack of preparation lowered my standards. That mindset lowered my standard. That belief itself became so insidious in ways that I wasn't aware of. But as it started to manifest, in losing things, and losing things that I really, really enjoyed and wanted to continue to have in my life, I reevaluated that thought. Why am I mentioning discipline and delayed gratification? Because I just did a 3-day fast. And I've been fasting since 2018, right? 6 years after that initial conversation in my early 20s with the girl I was dating in college. And there I was, and here I've been for the last 6 years, fasting. 24-hour water fast, 3-day water fast, 6-day juice fast, 12-day juice fast. And I think to myself, and so do others, why are you doing this? Initially, it has started off and continues to be because I wanted to cultivate more discipline in my life. Because food was one of the various things that I didn't have discipline around. What I ate, when I ate, how much I ate of it. Gluttony was on my backside, riding along. There was this one time I was working as a canvasser here in Buffalo, New York, for a non-for-profit, and we would eat before we would go on our walks and go door knocking. And I remember for like a good part of that summer, I would have crazy acid reflux because I was overeating, so I would be throwing up on my route. Can you believe that? I would be eating so much, fill my belly up with food to the brink that I could no longer hold it and my body would reject it. And I thought to myself, there's gotta be a better way. Like, how can I, and that is a powerful question, how can I become more discipline. Where can I even start? Gosh. And there's different ways that you can be disciplined. You know, you can do one small, almost insignificant task a day, like make your bed, which there's a whole book about that. Make Your Bed by a Sargent. Highly recommend. It's a really nice read. And that was, I started there, but I felt like, nah, that's not good enough. That's not enough. My ambitious mind, my ambitious mind wouldn't let me just stay with making my bed every day, which I still do to this day. Even if it's messy or something, it still gets done. If it doesn't get done, something feels severely wrong inside of me. But then I started to ask myself, how can I be more disciplined? How can I be more disciplined? And I stumbled across intermittent fasting and fasting. And I said, whoa, that's intense, man. That's intense. You're telling me, Sasha, me talking to me, where you have that conversation with the I, the id, the ego. And you're like, you're telling me that you're going to refrain from eating? You, Miss Gluttony, Miss I gotta have my cream cheese, all these condiments. That's what you're telling me? You're telling me you have to have all of this. You're going to refrain from eating all of this so that you can prove to yourself that you're disciplined? Yeah, why not? So I did. And now it's become a part of my lifestyle. It's so interesting how a conversation with someone that is close to you, that you have an emotional connection with, that is you're bonded to, can affect you years down the line. I think it's really fascinating. That's why conversation is super important. That's why who you have in your life is super important. But more importantly, the choices that you make are super important. Like, I don't foresee myself ever stop fasting. Like, it's just, I'll do a 24-hour water fast here and there once a week, And even if I happen to fall off, which sometimes happens because we're human, and I have. There was a stint of time where I didn't fast for a few months and I felt off. I felt tremendously off. And now I feel better. Actually, this is my second day of refeeding. I posted a picture of my breakfast this morning, which was grapes and 12-month age cheddar cheese and some lemon water, a lot of water, water and lemon in it. And that was it. That was my breakfast. I'm walking to work right now, and then I'm gonna have my green smoothie that I left in the refrigerator, staying for me, right? 16-ounce green smoothie. So, discipline can manifest itself in so many different ways. For me, fasting has been one of the ways in which I cultivate discipline, which I cultivate self-love, self-respect, and preventative maintenance of all these diseases that are around us. I get it. People get sick all the time. I was just sick the other day with a cold. And that happens. But how can you get back? When you fall off the wagon, how can you get back? And I swear to you, all these multitudes of layered conversations with different people in my life have affected me in such a way. But more than that, these conversations can happen to all of us, but we choose to do the opposite. And why is that? Because we're autonomous, because we choose what we want, right? And so these are my morning thoughts when I'm on this walk, and I share them with you because they're important. I share them with you because this is what you walk with. What's in your mind, your beliefs, your values, your perspective, your habits are what you walk with every day. Gluttony, she's way behind me. She's like, you can barely see her. Hello, sir. Good morning. But sometimes she pops her head. I'm like, hey, boo. It's just a reset. So gotta make sure no cars hit me. Anyways, that was the thought of the day. And hope you're having a great day today. And hope you're having some lemon water, some grapes as well. And if you want some cheese, get some cheese in there. Grapes and cheese are like the best. But yes, I will catch you on the next video tomorrow.